In this video, we're going to use Bolt.new to build a fully functional calorie counting AI app using OpenAI and Bolt. This is the final app they're going to build where you can upload a food image and then it's going to analyze that image and then give us the results of calorie and then different macros such as protein, carbs, fat, fiber. If you want to learn more about coding with AI, check the link in the description to go to No Code MBA and view all of our in-depth no code and AI courses. Let's get into this tutorial. So I'm going to say I want to build a calorie counting app using the OpenAI GPT-4o model. This has vision built in, and I want users to be able to upload images of food, and I want to use OpenAI's API to return how many calories and other macros are in the item. So let's go ahead and send that to Bolt and let Bolt actually start generating this code. So it's going to start by generating the initial files and dependencies. So I'm going to pause the video, let it do that, and then come back once it has generated it. All right, so just off the bat, we have a pretty basic calorie counter app that was generated. It has an area to upload our food image, see our recent foods, see total calories today. One thing that I saw as I was looking in the code as it was generating it, and let's see if I can find where it actually put the OpenAI model. So here under OpenAI.ts, I can see that it's using the GPT-4 vision preview model. Now, I've done this before with Bolt, and it's using an old model that no longer is the correct model to be using because it was the old training data. So what I'm going to say is I see you used, and then the OpenAI model here. Use instead, and I'm going to pull it up. So here I went into the OpenAI documentation. We want to do chat with image input, and we can see it's GPT-4o. So I'm going to copy this example request, this example as a template, use the GPT-4o model. Even if you don't think this is correct, this is the correct way to do it. So I have to kind of push it to do it. And let me send that over and let's see if it's going to do it. All right, so it says it's going to update it and restructure the API call. All right, so it says it made the change. I still need to go into the code, into the env file, which I saw it told me to do up here. Replace your API key in the .env file with my actual API key. So if I go to .env, here's where I need to put my API key. So I'm going to go into OpenAI. I'll say test Bolt API key. This is like a password, so I'm going to delete it afterwards. But you need to create an OpenAI account. Go to your dashboard, go to API keys on the left side, and then create an API key. I'm going to copy it, go over here, and let's paste that in. And why don't I now go to here back. Let's go to preview. And why don't I say I just added my API key. Should it work now? And let's just see what it says real quick. So I think it's actually wrong here. Again, it's using information that's old and outdated. It's saying my API key is in the wrong format. But the image, this is good that it's going to fix this and better error handling. So I'm going to let it do that, and then I'll just check the env file just to see what happens. Okay, so it still has my API key, which is correct. I know. We'll go to preview. So let's try and upload it and actually see if it works. So I went over here searching for images of food. Why don't I just take a little screenshot here? And then I'm going to upload this food image. So here we go. It says it's analyzing the image. And let's see What happened? Okay, it says fail to parse API OpenAI response. So let's see what happens. Uh, Error code API error. So why don't I just say attempt fix and let's see if it's able to solve this itself. Here I can say it's changing the model again, which I know is not correct. The model is GPT-4o. I know this is correct. So please change it back to GPT-4o as the model. Something I think that Bolt should do, just because this is pretty common to use OpenAI, is just update it so that it knows not to do that. Okay, so why don't I try again? So I uploaded an image. It says it's analyzing. Okay, now we're getting a different error, which is good. It's always good when we get different errors. So getting error here, failed to parse invalid JSON response. So format. So let's see. It still thinks that that's the issue. I really don't think that's the issue, but I'll try it. I'm uploading it. Nope. So here we go. Error. So I told them that it was depreciated. So let's see if it actually goes back. No. I'm going to say, no, it should be GPT-4o. Do not replace this again. Look for other errors in your code. Okay, so let's see what happens now. Okay, so now at least it's looking into the response parsing and just figuring out what might be kind of going wrong, which is nice. All right. All right, so there was just another error, and it's attempting to fix that now. All right, so now let's try this again. I'm going to upload an image. It's going to analyze it. And there we go. All right, so we have pancakes with syrups and berries, a description, the calories, protein, carbs, fat, and fiber. Now, what I think is really, really cool about what Bolt did here is it didn't just give a text list. It actually got a response in JSON format that it could parse and put into these specific areas. So I am really impressed with what it just did. This is really, really cool. So let's try out some other foods and let's see how it does. So why don't we try this pasta with meatballs dish, take a screenshot of that. Why don't I say burger and fries? And just get a few different images here. This looks like it's from Five Guys, potentially. So I'll take an image here. Then why don't we do a healthy item like a salad? And let's see how it does with this. So I'll take this screenshot. So now we can test a few different foods here. So why don't I upload a few different ones here? So this one is, I think, the salad. So it's analyzing it. All right, so here we go. Mixed vegetable salad, 50 calories, protein, carbs, fat, fiber. Now, of course, it's probably not 100% accurate, but as a general sense, it's still pretty cool. So let's do the burger next. It's going to analyze the image. I'll pause it while it's doing that. All right, and if I scroll down, cheeseburger with fries, 850 calories. Pretty cool. And let's do the last one, which was the pasta with meatballs. What also is very cool about this is that it's actually able to understand what the food actually is. And basically, here we go, pasta with meatballs, and kind of describe it, which I think is a really, really cool feature. All right, now we can see total calories today, 2,100. All right, this is awesome. What I want to do next is what I always like to do is this works great. Let's style it in the style of, let's do Spotify again. And let's have the accent color be orange. And let's see what happens here. So it's going to update the style. I'm going to pause the video. When we come back, you should see a brand new style. All right, here we go with the updated design. I really like this. So cool. I like the dotted design that it just generated here. So let's upload. Why don't we pick a new food? Let me find one real quick. So I'm uploading a picture of like a Chipotle burrito bowl. And it did that really quickly. So chicken burrito bowl with guacamole, 750 calories, and it all did that. Very, very cool. And then I also just wanted to pull up for reference what what are the nutrition facts of a Chipotle burrito, and we can see it says on average it has around 624 calories, 750. So really, not that different here. But we have guacamole added, so maybe that makes a little bit of a difference. And I'm gonna do one more just because I think it's fun. So it's analyzing the image, and there you go, mixed berry smoothie, and 250 calories. So very cool. Very impressed. If you want to learn more about coding with AI, check the link in the description to go to No Code MBA's Coding with AI course. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more tutorials like this here for free. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.